Hey guys, this episode of Dudes and Brews is sponsored by Perfect Works. If you love craft beer on the go, their U-Keg pressurized growler is a game changer. It's perfect for taking your favorite brew anywhere, whether you're heading to a picnic, camping, or just hanging out with friends. The double wall, vacuum insulated stainless steel keeps your beer cold all day, and it's super easy to pour. Ready to elevate your camping experience? Head over to U-Keg's website at perfectworks.com. That's the word perfect works, WERKS.com, and grab yours today. Trust me, once you try it, you won't want to go camping without it. Cheers.
Warning, this podcast, website, and associated social media accounts are intended for audiences of legal drinking age. We do not advocate overconsumption or the abuse of alcohol. Never drink and drive, drink responsibly. And please remember to always take what we say with a grain of salt. After all, we are just some dudes with some brews.
We started out by crawling out from under the thumb of the man. The lovers of God with dad bods just trying to feed our fam. Go sit right there and grab a beer, you know just what to do. Throw it back, get hammered, and listen to Dudes and Brews.
Fly by Nothing, that's my brother's band.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I don't know that I've heard of them.
They do like a good like beach indie rock.
Okay.
I don't know. They also can get. They have one mosh song. It is called "Cocaine Is Okay." The last line is "It's okay, but it's all about that weed," but it is like all caps aggressive title. So it's like, I don't know. I think that's funny, but
When you say beach rock, like the first thing that comes to my mind is like the Dirty Heads.
Oh, I love the Dirty Heads.
But like they don't get like real heavy though. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to check these guys out.
Absolutely. I think they're coming to the Granada at the end of August.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're all from Anna, except for Paco. Paco was from Dallas or Richardson. Sorry, Paco.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, here it goes.
Yeah.
The 31st in Dallas. Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for Flamingos in the Trees, too.
Again, I haven't heard of them. I mean, I listen to a lot of music. Like, don't get me wrong. So I love to discover new music. So this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun though. Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever I go to Austin to go do comedy,
go ahead and adjust this here.
Gotcha.
There you go.
So
there, that's good.
whenever I go to Austin to go do stand up,
Yeah.
they have a 5-bedroom house in San Marcos.
Oh, cool.
So free lodging.
Yeah.
And they're always playing music. I get to wake up to Paco like shredding a guitar solo. It's you get to wake up with a smile. It's great.
Hey man, that's the best. That's the best, man. So like you were saying the best drink. My favorite, like in my life, there was this one time I went to this show at the Bomb Factory in Dallas, and I ended up I wasn't like a belligerent. I wasn't an ass, but I got kicked out of this place because I was hammered. Like
I've been there.
Before the headliner even comes on. I remember everything until we got in the car, and I don't remember anything until we wake up the next day. A buddy of mine drives me home, and I just remember waking up, looking over on the counter, and there was a Whataburger Blue Powerade. I said, "Motherfucker, you got
me." Somebody knew. Someone had your back.
Yeah. My boy had my back. Like I was like, "Dang, dude, this doesn't happen like that."
That's awesome.
It's wild, man. So you just got back from Austin. What were you doing in Austin?
So I was doing a good mix of just going to new venues, new places, seeing, because I also do music booking for a couple solo artists and small bands.
Oh, cool.
And I'm trying to get the Dallas artists to Austin and the Austin artists to Dallas.
Okay, I got you.
I'm also trying to put together a little like Austin comedy showcase, because
Okay.
I'm signing up for Kill Tony every other week, and I played my favorite set I've ever played at the Creek in the Cave last Sunday.
Oh, cool.
And now I'm known as the guy that fucks trees. And I love it. But yeah,
That's
I do
cool.
that, and I try to go find the coolest spots, the coolest breweries. to book my bands, and I book them for super cheap because I make their T-shirts, and that's how I pay for all that. I recoup my costs, and then after I do that for like a 100-shirt lot, there's still like 90 shirts after I. So split that half and half, whatever we make off of that.
Oh, I got you.
So what that does is I take care of all of the legwork of the merchandise and the booking, so they can have their full-time jobs and go away, dude. So they can have their full-time jobs and be, parents or do what they can, keep a living and not have to sign away like 5 years of artistic future to some dude named Bill who's never going to listen to their music and just collect his check off of it. I'm trying to cut out that middleman by helping these independent artists stay independent and not sign to someone else and then lose their future in music and then have to go back to a full-time job because they're like, oh, we got $20K, we can do it. It's not enough.
Right.
And
I have understood that a lot of these small artists, they make enough money to get to the next town to be able to continue to just play a tour.
Exactly.
So,
and it's hard for them to get out to Austin to go find the coolest venues to book themselves at.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm in Austin anyways. I'm just down here telling jokes. I can do that too. And it also gives me something to do during the day while I'm just in Austin. So then I'd go around, check out new venues. I bring my little booklet with me with my pen. I just write comedy and meet people.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So when you were there last, you said that you stopped at a couple of breweries.
So I stopped at there was one, it's like right there off of 5th and 35. I don't remember what it was called, but I went there and the door was locked and it was like an hour after open. I was like, darn, next time.
Let's see if I can find it.
It's like not downtown Austin Brewing. It's
anyway.
Anywho.
Yeah.
They were closed, so we don't get to try their beer today.
That's all right.
But I did end up going down to Zilker Brewing, and that place is awesome.
I've had nothing but good stuff from Zilker.
And
a buddy of mine, every time he goes to Austin, I think he has family down there, he makes sure to grab something from it.
And it is the coolest place.
I need to go. Damn, I haven't been to Austin in many years.
I didn't grab the hot chicken. They have a really good hot chicken truck there.
I got your food.
I've been told that I need to stop there as well. But, yeah, that brewery is awesome. I love that place. It's got a great vibe. It's like a family-friendly vibe, kind of the modern gastropub thing that you see. But the way that they bring it all together and they brew, like, really, really good beer. Yeah, it's like my new favorite. If I got my kid and I'm in Austin, that's where I'm going. Yeah.
I've always not only enjoyed the beer, I've enjoyed the simplicity of their artwork as well.
Oh, their cans are so cool.
It makes me, like, some of the stuff makes me go, like, this seems like real, like, 70s kind of, like, gives me, like this one with the stripes here.
That's my vibe.
Gives me that, like, the 70s vibe. And this Parks and Rec was great. This coffee milk was really good.
I got one of those coffee milks.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. What I did have one last night. It was one of the pale ales. I think it was that one that with the 6-pack to your right. Yep.
Oh, this is the Mango IPA.
Marco
IPA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And,
nice.
Oh, it's like super smooth drinker. Not. It was really smooth for an IPA, like on that like half-life scale of just like very palatable in the summer, but like full flavor.
Yeah. So do you want to go ahead and crack one open?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sweet. So I wanted to ask you, while you're pulling this up, give me your background. Are you from the Dallas area? Are you from the Austin area?
Born and raised in Anna. Moved to Sherman for a couple of years as I was becoming a father. That was fun. And then I couldn't stand living in Sherman anymore, and like girls going missing from my apartment complex outside, and that freaked me out.
Yeah. You must have lived in the ghetto over there.
Yeah, 14, 17, 56.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
the sticks,
At
but still
Heritage.
together. Yeah. Yep.
Heritage Apartments. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, River Ranch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right across.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So I did that for 2
Oh,
years.
River Ranch is right next to the villas.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I used to live there back in the day. When I first moved out of my parents' house, that's where me and my girlfriend lived. I remember living there and the AC going out and them like not doing anything about it for like 2 months.
You want to start light with the Mexican lager?
Yeah, man, let's do that. That sounds great.
I got some. I'm a heavy beer drinker. I think we'll go light to heavy, but I think that's definitely gonna be the lightest. I was also not talking the right direction.
You're all good. No, that sounds great. Whichever, man.
I'm excited.
That is a silly can.
Is this the grand?
I
think
love
that's,
this
That's
can.
the grand finale right there.
That is a sick can.
That's the expensive firework box of the beers.
The Cowboy Candy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, dude, yeah. I'm totally down for whatever. I just appreciate you bringing stuff. You don't have to.
Oh, dude.
I got so much
this
beer
is-
here. I always share it.
I
So,
love what you do here, and thank you for having me on.
oh
and
man, it's a pleasure.
the pleasure is mine. I hate Chick-fil-A as a company, but I like how they are with the pleasure. They're all about their pleasure.
Well, let's go ahead and crack this one.
Absolutely.
And so, do you do a lot of your mics here, or do you just travel to Austin for a lot of the open mics and stuff? I mean, how long have you been doing stand up?
about 2 months.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, very new. I started kind of just doing the music open mic at the Celt in downtown McKinney.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I went there every Tuesday night anyways, because it's free pool night, and I am obsessed with angles and geometry,
Oh, cool.
which is good. It could be crack, but I like math. Not meth, math.
Right. That's funny.
So, and it's free pool night on Tuesdays at the Celt, so I'd be up there all the time, and then, sure enough, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I just ended up hanging out with all the open mic people, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell jokes on this music open mic. I bet they won't care. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
change
did
of
they,
pace, something new.
Isn't there a comedy venue there downtown? What's it called? It's like
not
down at the corner of like Highway 5 and
the
something.
Comedy
right?
Arena, yeah, 5 in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say they were open mic guys, were
know that there's
they
open
music
mics.
people or?
Yes.
Oh, music
So,
open mic guys.
I
Oh,
find
okay.
so like I've played a couple like mics to like 6 or 7 people that were all comedians waiting for their turn,
Right.
and they weren't there to listen to other people's comedy. They were just there to work out their set and hold the
Correct.
microphone and just kind of work it out. That being said, I kind of lost my train of thought there. Cheers, and then I'll circle back.
Yeah, brother. I appreciate you, man.
You as well. Thanks for having me, Joe.
Oh, this damn thing's phenomenal.
It's really crisp. Like it starts, there's like a bitter, like kind of grain bite to the back, and then it dissipates like instantly, and then it feels like you just took a huge swig of an ultra. It's very, very crisp finish.
Dude,
I'm not an ultra fan, but like the way that it just crispens up to that is refreshing.
No, the aroma is great. It's got a little bit of skunkiness to it, which is what you want out of a Mexican lager.
Oh, 100%.
And yeah, it's crisp. It's light. It's got the.
I mean, it doesn't taste. I don't like the fake ones with the pre-salt and lime. I feel like that's too much. I just want to add my stuff myself, and I don't want that much salt. I love lime though.
I get it.
And I
I'm right there with you.
love Lakewood, but the muy importante, has a little less flavor. I think it's smoother summer palate
Yeah.
beer. You know.
Right. No, I feel you. Like there's who does the Adios Pantalones?
Pantalones. That would be not Rar and Sons.
Actually,
it?
I think it is Roar, and because they add
They also do the
lime.
Palada de Mango. Yeah.
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 And I'm like, it's not bad, but it's a little heavy on the lime.
Yeah.
So, if personally, I think if it's good enough, it doesn't need lime.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's good.
Bobby, one thing that we always do on the show is we rate these beers. Okay,
Ooh.
we rate these
Oh.
beers on a scale of 1 to 5.
That's so not fair.
Why is that? What did I just do to you?
If I'm going for 3 or 4 beers in the night and not my 1 or 2 beers of the night,
Uh huh.
I still want like full-fledged flavor, so I'm going to get a Guinness Nitro every single time.
Oh, okay.
Not a can. That's not how you do it. Not a bottle. That's not right either. It's got to be Nitro tap.
It's got to be on tap.
Imported
Okay.
keg.
Yeah.
There's only one way to do it. They've got the little Nitro balls now, but
Right.
it ain't right.
Okay.
The coffee one, terrible. But that being said, I really like dark beers. I like stouts. I like heavy IPAs. I like.
Okay.
My first beer I had that I got into drinking all the time was Dos Equis, ironically.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I ran out of Dos Equis and Abita Ambers. Abita Springs is my favorite brewery of all time, and the town. Love that place. And all I had was my dad's friend Sean's Torpedo, Sierra Nevada.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't like IPAs. And I was like, oh my God, I love it. It feels like I just bit a pine cone and I'm into it.
Right. Yeah. Sierra Nevada does some really good, like, traditional West Coast IPAs that are that little, like, piney, kind of resiny goodness. Yeah.
That being said, what's your take on American-style IPAs? I'm curious.
So when you say American IPA, because I'm a real beer nerd.
Yeah.
So, like, I brew beer, and they have this thing called the BJCP guidelines that is what I would go by when it comes to what is an American IPA.
Okay.
American IPA is going to be what traditionally is like a West Coast IPA, so like a Stone or a, not the Sculpin, but what's the other one that?
A Hoppenheimer.
That one
That's
from Manhattan.
Yeah.
So it's a traditional West Coast, typically 6 to 7% ABV. You get like, I think it's like 60 IBUs.
Okay. I don't know enough about the naming scale for IPAs, but it blows my mind because I just make up my own answers.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, American style IPA, that must be like, half a hazy, half a West Coast. In the middle. Middle America.
Yeah.
Middle America IPA. I like that. Let's make a new one.
There was, it's not Great Divide. Maybe it's Odell. It's a brewery in Denver that does they call it a Colorado IPA, which was like almost like a mixture between a West Coast and a hazy, which is like an East Coast.
Was that Odell?
I don't know if it was Odell or not. What other breweries are in Denver?
It makes me mad that their worst beer is like their biggest beer.
Like 90 shillings?
Sipping Pretty. They're sour.
Oh, yeah.
I see it everywhere, but I'm like, I also, biased, I don't really like sours. I'm not a wine guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ferment, it's not my flavor, and that's all I can, if it's really acidic, actually, Hop and Sting makes my all-time favorite sour.
What beer is that?
The Aqua Boogie. A lot of people swear against it. Oh my God, it's so good.
Really, I feel that way about the Salty Lady from, pardon me, from Martin House.
Oh yeah,
that one's really it kind of hits you in the face.
Martin House is so weird, but that's why I love it. It's super cool. They get crazy with their combinations.
They do some
and everything.
wild stuff. Yeah.
So for a little bit last year, I managed the Little Wooden Penguin in Salina, which is like a craft beer and wine bar. Now they have their liquor license. So
cool.
Now they have lost 10 taps to, liquor.
Right. Oh. Okay.
And it was really cool. There was like 26 taps, and it wrapped all the way around, and like 9 wine taps. The rest were beer.
Yeah.
My numbers might be off there. It's been
damn. I didn't know this place was even there. Anytime I go, I either drive through Salina or I'll stop at the brewery over there.
It's a super Roller Town.
Yeah.
I love Roller Town. They're awesome.
Which they just broke ground.
Show.
They just broke ground
Frisco.
at a new place in Frisco. Yeah. I'm excited for it. I think it's a fantastic place to put a brewery. Not only Salina, but Frisco, too, because I don't think Frisco has one.
Union Bear. Oh, that's Plano, because it's on the other side of 121.
It's either Plano or...
Yeah, I had a fight.
Yeah.
I didn't have a fight. I had an argument with someone because I called Union Bear Frisco.
I say it's the colony.
Plano.
I'm like, they're all like right there.
Exactly. It's like what's that point in America where the 5 states are?
Oh yeah, that's it. Like the 4 corners. Yeah.
I didn't remember the number because I remembered it from a Simpsons episode about how to legally kill someone. The gun was in this state. I was in this state. It shot him in this state. He fell in that state.
That does sound wild, though. How does the jurisdiction work?
Where did it happen? Everywhere.
That's funny. But so you prefer more full-bodied, flavorful beers. Now, it sounds like you can enjoy this.
My number.
For what it is.
Okay.
We typically, so when we do this, we use a website called Untappd, and it's a scale of 1 to 5 in quarter increments.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, yeah. I got you.
You can rate it however you want. I always rate it on how much do I enjoy this beer in the moment.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna rate it on a comparison scale. I'm gonna do it to
a lot of people do.
Muy importante. I'm gonna do it to I'll compare it to my favorite cerveza, American cerveza at least. The 805 cerveza. Because it's Firestone Walker.
It's by Firestone Walker. Yeah.
So they have the 805 blonde.
Mm-hmm.
They made an 805 cerveza.
Right. Yeah.
I actually, whenever I was managing the Little Wooden Penguin, I got like a half keg of it for Cinco de Mayo.
Oh,
and
cool.
I put it on sale just because, like, move the profit margins around enough. Oh, if we can get rid of this whole keg, that's a good number.
Right.
Whole thing was gone in 2 days.
Oh, dang. There you go.
And now they still carry it, and I don't know if they still carry it in cans, but they did while I ordered the beer.
Right. I mean, I have never had it. I've had the regular, like whatever this black 805 is. I don't know.
The blonde.
Yeah, it's a blonde. Yeah, that one's pretty good. But I didn't even know they made a cerveza. The 805 cerveza. I'll have to try it.
I think you can get it in like Kroger now.
Yeah.
Nope, Walmart sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can get it at Specs.
Yeah. Total One is my joint.
I mean, if I had one that was local, for sure. We have a Specs that's local, so I got to deal with what I got.
See, I'm smart. I go to therapy in Allen, and then I just go right across the street to
there you go.
reboot to write for what I'm going to tell them in therapy next week.
Right.
No, I actually used to leave. I used to leave my therapy appointment on Tuesday nights. I'd go in at like Tuesday at 6 because whenever I started doing that, I was working full time, got off work, went there, and then I would leave there and go drink beer and shoot pool. And then that's whenever I was like, you know what? I'm going to start writing jokes.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I actually became a comedian at Bonnaroo 2 months ago.
Okay. Did you have like a transcendent experience?
Yeah.
That made you go, I need to tell jokes?
Yeah. If I go into it in too much depth, I'm going to have to use a lot of words like allegedly or like perhaps. But what I will say is, yes, I had a 4-day incredible experience. I was living on a high on the way there. I was so excited. I was sleep deprived. I just got my nose broken by an old lady in a Walmart in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas, the morning before I left. Oh, this is where my life went crazy.
Oh,
Here you
man.
go.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I'm here for it.
It was that's where Walmart was founded, so they still have the OG like big metal freaking carts from the 80s with iron or whatever. Probably steel, whatever it was. It hurt. And I was looking. I as a stupid kid, I grew THC, and I saw a bag right here, and it looked like the soil I used to use, and it was like a weird trippy bag, and I was looking at it like, they got that at Walmart? Oh no, that's just a cool looking bag of dog food. And then I turned, and this lady had pushed the cart out into the main aisle, and I just broke my nose, started bleeding. My dad started laughing at me. I was like,
no. Yeah, right?
I was mad. I went out, ran to the truck, grabbed my fucking joint.
Yep.
I'm going to go back in there. I'm never going to work again. I'm going to sue them. Just bleeding. And, like, just my nose is just smashed in. And I was on my way to walking in, and I was like, you know what? I'm at a Walmart in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas, and if I go do this lady loses this job, and this is probably all she got, because I'm at a Walmart in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I'm going to be successful, and I'm not going to screw one person over in the way, even if it's that lady that just broke my fucking nose. So, and me and my dad were doing a cabinet job together. That's why we were there in the first place.
Oh, okay.
And we had a rough hotel experience, and then woke up. That happened. Head to the job. We were doing a whole kitchen, and we ended up not finishing at the time we thought. I was driving to Bonnaroo the next day, so I had to finish. What we did was we stayed up until 4:30 in the morning, and we finished that kitchen.
Okay.
And he went to sleep, and I drove all the way home. And then I napped for an hour, woke up, did hardware in Frisco, did a couple drawers and guides and stuff like that. Just a couple hours, picked up a rental car, went back to my house. All my friends were waiting for me. They got in. I packed. It took me like an hour and a half because I was not prepared. I was in Hot Springs, Arkansas, getting my nose broke by Karen. And then, we all headed to Bonnaroo, and I just started telling jokes, and I had two of my funniest best friends with me, Drake Lamb, he's from around here, and Ethan Brown. We worked together at the Little Wooden Penguin.
Oh, cool.
And we all went out to Bonnaroo, and what I'll say is I was a fun guy. You can take that however you want to. Fun guy. And I was just in my own little world. There were some kerfuffles at the beginning. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to walk around and have fun. And then I just started listening to music, jamming, talking to people, meeting people. I was elevated.
It was high.
I was out there, and I realized, Jesus, if I don't like someone's vibe, I can just walk away. And that's how I've been living life, and I'm happier than I've ever been since having that realization. That whole Bonnaroo, I didn't see my brother, I didn't see my two homies. They were off in their own world.
Right.
And I was just like, that sounds good. I wonder what that is. Walking there. Along the way, I'd start talking to someone. Hey, I'm doing this thing. I'm making a playlist for all the Bonnaroovians. And at the end of Bonnaroo, I'm going to take the playlist, put it on all social medias, put it on all streaming platforms. If you do Spotify, Apple Music, it'll be there. And I ended up just asking everyone I met their favorite songs. And I made a 14.5-hour long playlist at a music festival with like 90,000 people at it. My music taste has expanded so much, and I learned so much about like the world and culture and music in this little experiment while I was just high as fuck out in Manchester, Tennessee on a farm.
I'm like, it's out in the middle of nowhere, right?
And the whole time I was telling my buddy Drake jokes, and I drove the majority of the drive, and he was just sitting there in the passenger seat like, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. So that is how I became a comedian. That's when I started writing, and I have not stopped. And anytime I can get on a microphone, I do, and I try to tell jokes.
Nice.
It's karaoke night, guess what? I'm singing.
Right.
I'm here for it. I'm having a good time. If you don't like what I'm doing, I don't really care what you think, so it's cool. I've also bombed a couple sets. I've found the best way to handle a bomb. Try one time to get them on your side, to undo whatever you did to piss them off. One time. If it's not received. What I do is, I'm no longer trying to make you laugh. I already tried. It didn't work. Now I'm going to piss you off.
Okay.
You know what? You didn't like my last joke? Now you get, I don't know, politics. You know?
I have heard that if you come out too strong for a crowd that's not ready for it, it's hard to flip them because you kind of like fucked them over and now they don't want to hear what you have to say.
So, yeah, my first joke was, I didn't open mic at the Kelt. This was my first bomb.
Oh, yeah.
And it was kind of popping. And there was some weird stuff going on in the background of who was there, what was going on, what was happening. So I'm already, like, super thrown off going into the set. I was pretty high. I love weed. Anywho, I go up there. I told the bartender, Steven, over at the Kelt, love you, Bubba. I told him that I would open my set with his laugh, because he does that thing where he kind of doesn't know how to breathe when he laughs, and then he goes like full falsetto. So it is hilarious, and I love impressions. So I figured it out. And that's how I opened my set. And that I was like, Steven, everybody. No? Oh. And I looked, and it was just like a bunch of people, age range like 60 to 80, right in front of me, staring at me. And they had no clue who Steven was. I was like, you know what? Another friend of mine dared me to open with a 9/11 joke tonight. So here we go. And then, and that was one that I wrote the week before on stage at Shakespeare's in Austin.
Oh, cool.
Because I was like, I'm going to try improv for the first time. Y'all just yell categories out to me, see what happens. And then some old dude in the back, and it was Shakespeare's. There was no one, like, really there for comedy. They were just there to tell their jokes.
Okay, right, okay.
And, oh, my God, this dude's like, 9/11. Like, I just said I've never done this before, and I'm trying. Really? First time? Anyways, I love beer pong. When the first tower fell, when the second tower fell, did they get balls back? Crickets. I was like, oh. Okay, I got it. Mirko, we're going to spin it. Hell no, they didn't. They did that on our turf. We said, we're shooting now. Not ping pong balls, fucking missiles at the Taliban. And crickets. And I was like, yep, that's my attempt. That's me trying to appease you. That didn't work. Here's 4 jokes about weed, old people. Isn't it funny that THCA is just legal now and that's just weed? How'd they do it? How'd they confuse them? What's THC Delta 8? I don't really know exactly. Or 10. Or HHC. Or THCP. But all of a sudden, they just release this THCA. Screw it. It's just bunch it with CBD. It's just weed. What makes THCA?
Yeah.
THC? That A molecule. How do you get rid of that A molecule? Decarboxylation.
Okay.
Do you know what decarboxylation is?
I do not.
I don't have a lighter. Fire.
Okay.
So, it's they just used science, a scientific word that they didn't know, to just sneak it in. And that's who I think, whoever did that, I don't know who did it, but that's who should be the next president of the United States of America.
They're bending the rules and skating around them, and that I don't mind.
Who's they? You're talking about me.
Hey, man, it sounds like you're just out there having fun, which is really what it's all about. Just enjoying life. And the mindset of, fuck, I don't like what's going on. I'm just going to walk away and go find something that I enjoy.
And it's weird because
Like-
I'm having realizations of, like, there's a lot of people that I thought gave a lot of a shit. And then I realized I started hanging out with all these new people. I started walking away from bad situations instead of just letting myself sit and stew in garbage.
Right.
And then all of a sudden I had this realization, like, oh my God, all these strangers want more, like, are more excited for me, like, want to give me more support than, like, people I've known for a long time. This is weird. So that's a little weird. But like I said, I started this whole stand-up comedy thing, like, 2 months ago, and I feel like everyone's scared to really support me because they feel like I'm just going to one day be like, why the fuck did y'all let me do that?
No, I mean, I always look at it, I go, life is too short. Go out and have fun. If you're not tied down to an in particular place, travel and just figure stuff out. Like, who says that sitting and making money at a corporate job is what makes you happy? Like,
I think everyone's been trying to figure out the meaning of life the whole time.
it's 43.
43? 42.
42. You're
Jackie
right.
Robinson.
It's not what I was thinking at all. I was thinking Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, dude, whoa.
He asked a question, and the computer finally spits out an answer to the meaning and life of everything. And I think it's 43.
Oh, my God.
The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
Dude, holy shit. You just gave me a 15-year blast from the past. That was weird.
Oh, no, it is 42. You were right.
Jackie Robinson. That's why
Maybe
they wrote
that's
it
why.
like that.
But that's what it was from, and I'm like, okay. So I always try to say, I fucked it up by saying 43, though, wherever the hell that number came from.
All right. Got a hazy I got an extra pail.
Surprise me. I'm down for whatever, man.
You wanna finish on the stout?
When you texted me, sure.
Sick.
Yeah, whenever you texted me and said, "What's your favorite style?" and I'm like, "Bro, whatever you want." Because I mean, in the fridge, I've got things from a Baltic Porter to IPAs to I've got a Guinness in a can in there. I've got a saison. I've got like all kinds of different. So when you said styles, I go, "Bro, I'm down for anything." Heavenly Daze.
Yeah, we went from my go-to style is IPA. That's my bread and butter. That is what made me love beer.
Man, I wish I had one. I just finished 2 different IPAs because I brewed two different ones.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait to try your beers.
I brewed what is called a smash IPA, which is a single malt, single hop, and then I did an IPL, which is an IPA with lager yeast, and the IPL
Did
was.
it give it like a grainy?
No, it was like super crisp. It was like super crisp and like refreshing on the back end, like like lagers are. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Like friends enjoyed it a lot. I like the color of this damn thing.
I like any beer that looks like a 75% orange juice and 25% lemon juice. That's a good beer.
Yeah, dude. Cheers. Thanks again, brother.
Thank you.
Like,
I appreciate it.
Oh man, the citrus that comes off the nose.
4.75.
Dude, this one's good actually. Like I would go pretty high on this one too. I was thinking,
Oh my god, that
4.25, but
dude.
does it tell me here?
Dude.
Tropical juiciness. I was wondering if they told. It doesn't say what hops they used, but
I get like a sweet little mango thing on the back end.
what's this one called? Heavenly Daze.
Heavenly Daze, yeah. Heavenly Fire.
Yeah, it's got the tropicalness to it, which is great.
Okay, so
I would have never guessed that this is almost 7%. It's not boozy at all.
See, that's dangerous.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Yeah, Mosaic. I was thinking that they used Mosaic hops. I wasn't sure.
Mosaic?
But they used loads of Mosaic powder.
Mosaic in, that's an American style.
Yeah, that's what it just falls underneath that.
Yeah.
And I think there's may be limitations to what Untappd allows you to select. But
It's not. It's hazy. It's just a hazy.
yeah, like it's I mean,
hazy,
look
guys.
at it. That's a hazy, which is like a East Coast.
Yeah.
A juicy. I've heard different names for it,
Oh,
but
it's so good. It's like
I wonder if the powder really gives you that aroma because they're using powder on some of these.
that.
Which is a new thing that they do, which is similar to what you were talking about with like cannabis, is with hops. They'll use. I've seen guys do hop oils, the whole cone versus like the pelletized, versus like I've also seen guys do cryo hops, where they're like cryo frozen. So I'm like, I've never heard anybody do hop powder. That's interesting.
I wonder how they do it. I think like freeze dried or.
Well, I
Freeze-dried
know
hops.
with the hop pellets, what they do is they pulverize it into a powder.
I don't
That's
know
what
but,
this is.
dude. A Mosaic oil. Oh, the cocktails I can make with beer inspirations. Whew.
Dude, easy. Have you ever had it's just called hop water.
So I after that night we met, I
Yeah.
needed to take like a little hiatus because I got ignorant later on that evening at the next spot,
Okay.
and that's allegedly. Anywho. Oh yeah, that was a weird night. Do you remember whenever I sang Neon Moon? Were you there for that, or did you dip out before that?
I think I dipped out before that.
So-
Because we put our names on the list, and then we're like, how many people are up until, 30 people? Yeah, we're not waiting for that.
I'm happy I got there whenever it was kind of dead, because every time I was like, is there a line? They were like, if you sign up now, you're third.
Yeah, I wish I would have done that early, but we didn't get there until late. So
I ended up singing. I tried to do a Merle Haggard song.
okay.
First time we met is a favorite memory of mine, and that did not hit because they wanted to hear like Lil Jon, and I was at the Red Rock Saloon, so I thought someone would like Merle Haggard, but nope. And
That's funny.
I was like, screw that, I can't end on that. I had fun singing that song to myself, and then I came back with Neon Moon.
Yeah.
Because everyone will.
I mean, everybody knows
will
it.
hit the dance floor. Everyone, when the sun goes down.
Yeah, right.
I opened on Sunday night. I did a Banana Phone, which is an open mic where hecklers are encouraged to participate.
Oh, okay.
I love improv. I love it there. This is where I coined the guy that fucks I'm now the guy that fucks trees. Yeah.
Okay.
It's at Sunset. Or no, not Sunset. It's not at Sunset. Sorry. It's at Creek in the Cave. Yep.
Creek in the Cave. Okay, cool.
Oh, I love the Creek in the Cave. That is my new favorite spot in Austin.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I haven't been to Austin since like this whole like comedy wave has come in.
So this is why and how I started comedy. So I do have a son. His name is, y'all don't get to know. But he just turned 4.
Oh, cool. Fun age.
And I've never been happy. And now I am, for the first time in my life, a single dad. And I just do whatever I want to do. And I walk away from bad energy if bad energy is around. And I just follow whatever the hell I want to follow. And I'm doing it. And I'm trusting myself to show him that, dude, don't care what other people think. Just chase it. Chase whatever you want to do. Be whoever you want to be. I'll support you regardless. And that is also why I built my last cabinet a month ago. And I'm done with that. I'm about to start a new LLC. It's called Bob and Buds Bookings. Bob and Buds because it's my friends, and also
Bob and Buds.
I smoke a lot of weed.
Right.
And, yeah. So I'm working on that. I never smoke weed around my kid or anything. Good papa. Anywho, I want to do this to show him that you can do whatever you want to do. If you're doing something you love, make your money doing that and work 2 days a week and then enjoy the other 5.
Right.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
And right now I'm just trying to get all my artists, and I've got some really, really, really good artists, like some incredible people that I can get you, like clever artists that $100 an hour, they can play you any Billy Joel, Elton John, modern country, modern alternative, modern rock, anything you want. And if you request a song from him, he'll learn in like 2 or 3 minutes, just like reading tabs. Like, yeah. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
And so I'm using comedy. Well, I'm using everything's tied together. I make T-shirts. I make my own T-shirts like this one you see here.
Sweet.
Flight by Nothing. Brothers Band. I added a patch to it that Josh from the Leaf Cafe in McKinney gave me. Thank you. I love y'all. Anywho. So I'm making T-shirts and making merch for these bands, and I do it all out of my own pocket. And sorry, this is so good. I sell their T-shirts. I do the 50-50 split on the T-shirts for that money so they can do their thing. And I am also making my own T-shirts. So that's how I'm paying for the bills right now. I am literally selling T-shirts in bars, and the other night I broke 200 in a night, not at a show that my band was playing at.
Oh, cool.
St. Ivy, st.ivy. They are awesome. The guy that I was talking about that can just learn songs on the spot, that's CJ Briscoe. He is awesome. He is also a great producer. So
what's the do you have like an LLC for the T-shirt company?
I'm working on it. I'm kind of tying everything together into Bob and Bud's Bookings.
Oh, okay.
And management.
Yeah. Okay.
So merchandise is going to be a topic. I still need to make my website though. Like I said, I started comedy 2 months ago. I started doing this 1 month ago.
Right.
And now I've already got a good little, month and a half ago. But now I've already got a good accumulation of artists that want me to book them everywhere. And
oh, cool.
I can also do, $80 an hour $75 an hour cover artists that are just people trying to get their foot in the game.
Right.
I'll do small shirt bundles for them, 20 shirts or something. Bring them around, book them in the small joints that can't.
Are you
people.
doing the printing at home?
Yeah.
You are. Oh, sweet.
Well, I do. Yeah, I get everything in wholesale, and then
I got you.
printing press just.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so satisfying. It's my new favorite thing to do, and I'm gonna figure it. I love it, and that's.
So, one thing that was really cool is I went to a concert one time, and the band that was there was actually printing T-shirts on, like, as they were being purchased. So they would just do one color, one design, cool, what size, throw it on there, screen print it, press it,
and
here you go.
And that's another thing I also do, because now I just love making shirts, and I also work with Texas Tie-Dye Co.
Oh, okay, cool.
For like some merch stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get my normal runs of shirts that are like $25 a pop, and then I'll do tie-dyes that are 60 to 80 a pop, and that split evenly between Texas Tie-Dye, me, and the band.
And the
artist,
band
just gets to keep their hands off of it. I go to the concerts, I sell the T-shirts myself, and then they just get some money.
Yeah. They don't have to do any of the work. Do they have to sign off on, like, designs or anything?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not trying to manage your band like that. You send me exactly what you want. I'll send you.
Easy enough.
I'll send you back what I come up with. If you don't like it, let's fix it. What do you not like about it?
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I'm just a middleman. I'm just connecting dots. That's all.
Which, honestly,
and I'm keeping my hands off the drugs. I don't do that. I don't do the selling of those. Never would.
I mean, I've understood that being the middleman is really where a lot of the money's at.
Yeah.
It's a lot of phone calls, I'm sure, but
dude, I've sent more emails in the past month than I have sent in my entire life. I got through high school without writing one essay because my English teacher sucked. And my brother was 3 years older than me, so I could take his ID and get vapes at 15. I would trade vapes for the Adderall crew because I knew that they loved nicotine more than Adderall, and they went together. So I would trade them vapes to write my essays.
That's funny.
It's not what you know; it's who you know.
Right. That's funny.
Thanks, Brendan Lansford. He's a great rapper. He does freestyle battles. This was this is someone I knew. He went to Melissa. I went to Anna. We played baseball from the time we were like 8. And then we grew up and we became friends in high school. And this was like the last thing I would expect. But also, I had zero intentions of rapping last weekend, and I did it twice.
Okay.
The first time on accident completely. I thought I was signing up for just a normal open mic. Nope. It was an open mic at the Creek in the Cave, and you're supposed to freestyle on your way up to, like, you grab the mic, you do a freestyle, and then you do 1 minute of stand-up comedy after your freestyle.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I didn't know that we were supposed to do this. All right, here we go. And I just started going. I'm cockier than cocky. I'll beat any dude's ass, straight to the loan like Rocky, you know?
Yeah. Hey, the weird, obscure things that they do in order for just to get mic time, just to get in front of a mic.
Dude, I'll get on any mic, any day. I can do improv. What do you need? And then I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Right. They do. There's a few open mics here in the Sherman Denison area now.
I know. So I also have some friends that live right up the road that I was with over at the Red Rock Saloon.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
David and Caitlin Crees, they're awesome. She sells bread. He has a moving company, and they also are starting to like kind of organize all these little markets around town.
Oh, cool.
Or not just them. Like they've got their pages with their moderators, but Caitlin's one of the moderators, and she does a really, really good job with like online. Pictures? No, marketing. There we go.
Okay.
And and she also like helps with the organization of all these markets, and I think it's super cool.
Oh, nice.
So I do intend on soon, whenever I can get back to it, doing an open mic at the Green Growler, and also having a booth that I sell my T-shirts at.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Both merch, shirts, and my just silly stuff that I press.
Right. I mean, there are. I wonder how that would work. Like
It's the Green Growler. It's in Katy Depot. They do the combo open mic market, and I can't wait because then I get to use my comedy set to sell my shirts.
Right.
Everything comes full circle.
Yeah, I've seen that, and they do open mics at the Ash and Barrel in Sherman. It's a cigar lounge, whiskey bar. They do open mic there, but I wonder how it would do if they did open mics at like some of the breweries in town. I wonder if that would do well though.
I'll do it for free. Let me send out a tip jar. We can have fun with it.
Yeah, I wonder how that would work in this area. Huh?
If y'all want events or music, I got you.
Hey, I'm gonna put all your stuff in the description. So for real, hit him up. Hit him up for all that stuff.
I can MC or karaoke night. I'll call everyone up and I'll do a less than 3-second joke on every call up for the whole night because I love improv.
Hey, I have understood that's where you get a lot of material is through just fucking around.
Well,
I'm doing improv and going, you know what, this stuck, so let's write that down.
So I write a lot of my material on stage just because I'm a big chaotic ball of ADHD.
Okay.
And so whenever I get up on stage, this thing happens where I go up with the plan and I remember my first bar or line or whatever I'm doing, and then everything goes absolutely blank. And then it's just like, ooh, shit. All right. My gut says I'm going to do this joke. I like to pee on my own car tires. I like to fuck with my dog. And then I just spin off that into other silly shit. Okay.
I like it, honestly.
And then I figure out how to, because I write bits. I do have plans and I do practice and I do,
some of it is well thought out. Okay.
I got this 2 days ago. Brand new book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have plans, and then I'll sit in my car, and if I have a quick thought, and I forget things really fast, so if I have a quick thought, I don't let it go. I don't procrastinate writing it down. I go to my voice memos, and if I'm driving, I'm sitting here talking to myself like a maniac.
No, it is a thing that you have to do because
you gotta not care what other people think.
Those thoughts are fleeting. Like, just because you thought about it now doesn't mean you're going to remember it later.
And there's so many, half jokes I have where I still need to go in and finish. I did a concept on the way here, but the light turned green, so I couldn't finish the concept.
And it's a very, very difficult art that I have not been able to figure out. Now, granted, I've never done any, open mics, which I think it'd be fun if it was something local and I happen to be there. Just like karaoke, I don't seek it out, but if I'm there and it's available, why not?
It depends on what beer you're on.
Yeah, that too, for sure.
And the crowd. I also don't ever do Merle Haggard. Do that at home. Play the hits. People just want to hear what they know.
Friends in low places.
Yeah. Oh no, next time I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do Gnarls Barkley, aka CeeLo Green.
Yeah. Do crazy.
It'll make me crazy.
It would work. It would fucking work.
It does, and people don't expect me to have a falsetto, but you can hear it in my voice. It's low, but there's an underring of
Yeah.
All right.
That's
the next
funny
one?
the way you do it. Yeah.
All right.
Dude, these have been phenomenal.
Dude, Zilker Brewing.
As much as I haven't had a bunch, everything out of Austin, this is one of my favorites.
Okay.
This a brewery.
I don't like cervezas. I don't like Mexican style lagers. This is a 3.5. This is a 4.75.
All right.
I could drink this and drink nothing else for the next month, and I would have a great month.
See, this is the thing is that as of late, I've been enjoying these the more lager style, not just Mexican lagers, but just American lagers, because I can drink a shit ton of them and not get hammered.
Yes, that's why I love Guinness.
That is true.
4.2%.
That is a benefit, yeah.
And you can't chug it. If you chug it, you've got to wait till you take a sip or bite of anything else. So you can't. You have to pace yourself. Your body makes you do it with Guinness. That's why I love it.
See, there's something about Guinness, and I think it's the nitro, that I'm not that big of a fan of it. I would rather do an Irish car bomb all day than just drink a pint of Guinness.
Believe it or not, the Irishman I am, never had an Irish car bomb.
It tastes like chocolate milk. It's so good.
I believe you, but every time I'm in a pub and I can get Guinness, I have to.
You want to savor the Guinness. I get it.
I'm not like the most religious person in the world, but I am religious about my Guinness. I love it.
Yeah.
My name's Bob. My grandpa's name is Bob. Guess who showed me how fucking cool Guinness was? Bob.
Bob.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna do the Cowboy Candy Extra Pale Ale.
Sweet.
Cowboy Candy actually is a release. I wonder if this has something to do with Charlie Crockett because he released a song recently.
I love that. That album is so good.
Cowboy
That whole album is good.
Oh,
That whole album is good. It's the Man from Waco.
Yeah.
That whole album is good.
oh my God. So
I love that guy.
I am a very, very straight man, but I would fuck Charlie Crockett.
Is it?
No, I'm in
is
love
it?
with
Is
that
it
guy.
because of the voice?
No, it's the lyricism. He is an artist, and also I just really want to get to know his side guy with the trumpet. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God, he is so good.
Oh,
His
because
keys,
he
dude.
plays that song
Oh.
Trinity River. It starts off with trumpets. That's so good.
Yeah, Trinity River.
Just heard a little river.
Shit, Charlie
But that
Crockett,
don't
my
bother
favorite.
me.
Ooh, actually, if not Crazy by Gnarls Barkley, here'll be my next karaoke song. Tell me, darling, who's gonna help you carry the road? The load, not the road. I know you're leaving.
I don't know it.
I guess it's best I've been traveling on.
I don't know it.
I need your love, pretty baby. I Need Your Love by Charlie Crockett. That was.
Oh, okay.
So it came out. It's on the same album as the song that blew him up. What's the whiskey song? Not the whiskey song. Oh Jesus. Oh, my brain hurts, Joe.
Let's see. It's often.
It's not Visions of Dallas. That's a brand new one. I've heard one of them on the car ride, and I loved the first one.
I thought it was like 10-cent cowboy or something. $10
I'm
cowboy.
a $10 cowboy.
But that's not the one that you're. That's not the album, obviously.
No, it's the Go Down. It's Welcome to Hard Times. Welcome to Hard Times. Yeah.
Oh, it's off this album. Okay.
Welcome to hard times and feeling low.
So I have literally only listened to the last two albums. Like The Man from Waco was when I discovered him.
This album was when I discovered him.
Okay.
And do you know where I found him?
Where's that?
And this is another impression for you.
Okay. So far, you have been really good, honestly.
95.3, the range. You know why they call Brett Dillon a long-haired hippie? Because he is one.
You know, this is funny. I was talking to a buddy of mine about this, and he said the same thing, that if I listen to 95 The Range, I'll be able to listen to this guy and some other similar artists. Because I said that the music that comes on the radio now is this, I call it stadium country, and I can't stand it.
Dude, if I'm anywhere and you request Kane Brown, we're fighting. Those are fighting words.
Dude, I was going to say that or like Morgan Wallen. Nah, I'm good.
Oh my God!
I'm not about that life.
On the Morgan Wallen topic, real quick.
I bet he's a nice guy, but I can't stand his music.
This is not my joke, at all. Not my joke. This was a TikTok, but I'm still crying over it.
It's all right.
I'm 1-0 in chair fights. And now my real laugh is turning into Steven's laugh. Did you hear it?
You're doing it as a joke, but it's turning into something. So this is hilarious because I've got kids. They're 11 and 13, and so they have this vernacular, like these words they say that I think are stupid. And I started out using some of them as a joke, like instead of saying bro, I say bruh. And it was. I started it out ironically, and it just became a part of my vernacular. That's what's happened with you. You started out this laugh as a joke, and it's just become a part of you now.
That's why I love comedy. Everything comes full circle. Man, that is crisp. It feels a lot lighter than a pale ale. It feels like a heavy Kolsch almost. You know?
I mean, it's got the hop bite of a pale.
If you hopped a Kolsch, that's kind of what this tastes like. If you added like just a light Just like a light, crisp hop to a Kolsch. I feel like that's what this tastes like. It's really good.
Oh, this is why you get the
Pilsner,
breadiness
Pilsner,
from the Pilsner.
Yep.
The oats give it body. And then these Amarillo, Cascade, Centennial, Chinook. It's the 3 C's, the Chinook, the Cascade, and the Centennial. Very, very common hop combination. Yeah, this damn thing's good.
Crisp.
And it does have like a floral sense to it. So the artwork does a fantastic job.
So I'm giving
Fuck,
this one...
whoever did the artwork
The
on this
artwork
is
is
fucking
like the
awesome.
best part. I do like the beer, but the artwork is like way better. Whoever did this artwork,
Yeah, dude, that's fire.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, does it
Plug
say?
real quick?
Yeah.
Art by Brian Phillips. Brian Phillips, dude. Will you doodle some stuff for me? I'll give you money. We can make some
Art
custom,
by Brian Phillips. Yeah.
We can make some custom patches. We can do some Brian Phillips merch. We can make a little quick run. You let me know. Oh, the Texas signed. Oh my God, okay.
I mean, this has got to be him.
Dude,
I mean,
Brian.
Yeah, out of Austin. Yeah.
Brian, I love your style, dude. I'll be back in Austin in 2 weeks. I would love to meet you.
Yeah, it's a lot of cowboy stuff, and you know what? I'm all
Oh
right
my
with
God,
it.
look at that Coke head. Sorry, it's literally a cowboy, but instead of a face, it's a Coke can. It's
Right.
literally a Coke head.
Does this have? Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was tabs on the hat, but yeah, dude, that's awesome.
That is an artist and a comedian. That is so much depth, dude. I like you, Brian. I would love to chat.
Yeah, this dude's fire. Oh, and this one's 3D. Oh, that's fucking sick, man. Oh, it's like mosaic. Oh, that shit's awesome.
Here's a quick comeback, Brian. You seem like a really fun guy. Fun
Dude,
guy.
that's fucking awesome. Yeah, man. So,
Thanks, Brian.
shout out to Brian.
Thanks
Yeah.
for your art, man. We
Brian
appreciate
Phillips.
you over here on the Dudes and Brews.
Art by Brian Phillips on Instagram.
Hey, look. See the face? Look at that face on the top right.
Yeah. Very similar. Yeah.
Dude, you've got a style, and I like your style.
Yeah, I love the style. The style's great.
The Cowboy Candy, and that is the Cowboy.
Dude, that thing's fucking awesome. Dude, that thing's, I mean, the beer's damn good too. Like, don't get me wrong.
Zilker Brewing Co. I don't mean to steal the thunder. This is a great beer. But, oh, that can. Ooh.
I will say it gets an extra point, but it gives some extra points because of how good the can work is.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I was thinking, okay, so here's my,
So personally, I like this one better than the hazy. That's just me.
for me right now, this is my top dog.
Yeah.
This
This is damn good. I mean, because that hazy, I think I would have given that like a 4, probably a 4. This one, I want to give like a 4.5.
Yeah.
I like the floral, like resininess of it, if that's a word, versus
the resinosity.
yes, there you go. We're fixing the English language here, but it's I prefer this over the tropical feel of the hazy, which I'm not saying that like the hazy's bad. I'm just nerding out on beer right now.
I love that. I love that tropical flavor. I'm still trying to go see my bud. Out. No, his last name's not. Bleep that. I'm just kidding. Perhaps. Anywho, I'm still trying to get out to go see him. Kyle, if you book me a show in Hawaii, I'll be there, dude. And if not, I'm gonna have enough money in like 3 months to come see you anyways, because I miss you, Bubba.
Yeah. That sounds fun. So he does comedy in Hawaii then, or
No, he had this thing called the Stabbing Cabin when we were in high school. This is an OG buddy. And
Okay.
that's where I learned how to be an idiot. And yeah, people were lighting sinks on fire. I got lifted up by my titties one time.
oof?
Aubrey Bradshaw.
That sounds awful.
Not Bradshaw. Aubrey gives the worst titty twisters of all time. Some would say it's Gage, but I've been lifted up by both of them. Aubrey's mean. I wasn't even a nerd. It wasn't that I was getting bullied. We were always really fucked up. We called it the stabbing cabin.
Hey, man, this is what happens. You rib on each other and you kind of bully each other in like this like nice way where you're just like busting balls all the time.
Okay.
But literally busting balls. Like
Question.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the story of how I lost $200 in a night and also had to slap a wine bag of Fireball. But first, I really gotta pee. Can we take a pause?
Sure.
Sick.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Dudes and Brews. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever platform you're on. We're on there. We have a YouTube channel, Dudes and Brews. We would love if you would subscribe there as well. If you are subscribed and you want to help us out just a little more, unsubscribe and resubscribe again. It sounds funny and stupid and kind of obnoxious, all of the subscribing and resubscribing and stuff, but it helps in these little algorithms games for like climbing the charts, because again, we are organic and we are where we are because of you guys.
Yeah, we really do appreciate your support. Shout us out. We really do love it when you guys interact with us, when you add us, mention us, put us on your stories, tag us, all that fun stuff, all the stuff the kids are doing. We like grabbing that stuff and we put it up for you guys. So we appreciate you so much. Keep having fun, drinking them brews, hanging with them dudes. Tune in next week for another episode of Dudes and Brews.